populated now. I will share them with you as well. I don't know what 9579 is though.
Me neither. Or the other one.
Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to delete these and re-add them, because if you add Hey Riker.
What's up?
I am trying to make sense of these subpoenas because we got like a shitload. I presume that these are all the different phones that they typically use.
Yeah, so we've got 3 phone numbers for Forehead and 2 for Miguel.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense.
And then there's bank subpoenas for the both of them as well.
Understood.
Do you need their numbers? Like for which one is which?
I think I've added them, so I'm about to like re-add them right now. I think I had a bit of a the tool's really good, but then it gets confusing when you like re-upload like a bunch of stuff. Let me see now that I add it. Who is 2858?
Was that one of the numbers?
I think so.
That's Forehead's most recent number.
Because for some reason it's showing, unless I'm like tripping out here. Let me see. Uno momento. Let me search for Webster. Okay. So 2838 is one of his numbers.
2858.
Wait, so he's using 2 numbers?
He's using 3 numbers.
He's like
well,
actively.
I don't know if they're being actively. I don't know.
Actively, he's using 2.
Yeah. So
what the
5247 was found. That's like 5 months ago.
Oh,
at least that's when it was
yes.
most recently. Yeah.
Yes.
We just got all 3 of the numbers that are on his profile just in case, you know. But some of them are months old. I don't know which ones he's been actively using. I think in the subpoena, I had a brief look. 2 of them had results, but one of them didn't.
I found out how to make this work on the tool now. Thank God. What is... Okay, I have one number I don't know, which is 613. Was 6... Oh, that's a bank account. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I have to put the name next to... Who's 390's bank account?
Stand by. I have it labeled.
We need a bank account report, I think.
390's Forehead.
Could you create a Omega bank tracking, like bank account report? That's the shared one between SASM and detectives.
Yep.
And I'll work with Bean's dad to also have a way that we can put people's bank accounts in like the tool. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yeah. So we got like, it could honestly be under contacts or maybe a separate tab for contacts.
I agree.
Bank accounts. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then
so what do you want this
9579?
It must be Miguel because those are the only 2. Yeah, Miguel.
Okay, this is solid. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't have his stuff in my phone for some reason. I'm gonna maybe even ask Bean's dad for us to have like a lock and key version of the contacts, because I know people are going to want to see it, but we also can't dump all our, 3,000 everybody, because it might be like faceless super secret classified.
Yeah.
You got some cadet using the tool for the first time. They'll look, hey, what's this number, brother?
Who's this? I will call this guy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What?
Charlie calls Aubrey Webster a lot in the middle of planning this breakout.
Did you go to Russia with Frost, by the way?
I went to Russia for 2.5 hours yesterday, and holy fucking sweat, bro.
Oh, yeah. Frost went for 18 hours today, and he didn't tell anyone.
Wait.
Aubrey Webster was also in contact with 1276 at the same time Bjorn was.
Aubrey Webster and Charlie? Okay. I went to Russia like super late last night for maybe 2 hours, maybe 2.5. And I went to customs, and it's just like sweated the fuck out. Like literally
Head eyes by some dude with a fucking MXC or something.
Bro, the guy was like fucking level 9, and he, he didn't have he had really good gear for how long the game, like for the level, right? Yeah. Like full, like up to even fucking crotched armor, fucking,
what?
Frontal mask. I forgot what ammo type. It wasn't 9mm. I think it's a smaller one, actually. Is there like a 4mm?
Nope.
The fuck was it?
I think 9 by...
It actually was 9mm. I think it was 9mm. Yeah. But and a laser, and he's like, and he had a fucking ACOG scope. So it was like pretty fucking kitted for like, one would argue 6 hours in, because it was fucking fucked for a while. And so I'm just like, bro, I hate customs. Customs is fun if you're, PvPing, but
I remember the days of when I would load into customs and there'd be maybe 3 other players in the map at some point, and I could actually just take it slow and creep through the bushes with night vision.
Yeah.
I feel like James Bond. But now it's just it's like Call of Duty, man.
That's my problem with customs, because it doesn't have its circular routing, right? No matter what corner, you have to go clockwise or counterclockwise, which means you're always going to run into folks.
Yep, that's why I like interchange.
That's literally what I was thinking last night.
I love interchange.
Interchange, you can chill, you creep around, you're choosing your fights. Customs, it's like, I don't know, man. Customs wouldn't be bad if there was an underground alternative. It just forces way too many encounters.
If you want to flank on customs, you've got to go all the way around. But on interchange, you can drop down a level, you can go up the escalators, and you can run outside.
Even if you got factory key and you can cut through the center, it's still having to go through that bridge. I don't like it. I mean, the good thing is I'm just gonna skip customs if I need to. Maybe when you're customs is forced PvP, which what I mean by forced is obviously it's always PvP, but you have to PvP to do it. So I may just squad for customs just so there's someone.
To be fair, customs is actually a lot more fun when you got a squad to rely on.
100%. Yeah. Which I think that's the benefit, right? You need maps that are more one way versus another. So
true. And I fucking despise Shoreline. I fucking hate that map.
I love Shoreline.
Oh my god.
See, at least Shoreline, okay, it's like customs in that you kind of get into these PvP situations, but there's enough freedom of movement that you could just pucker up and stealth it. It's a nice, you can go 50-50 on it. There's always the threat of PvP, but there's always the threat of someone lurking, right? Sitting in the fucking top floor of that cabin, and then a squad comes in and you just fucking roll them.
That's true. I will say, Shoreline is the only map I've ever been able to successfully blend into a squad as a solo and feel like a wolf amongst a sheep pack.
What I don't like. Oh wait, is Shoreline the one with the medical facility?
It's the one with the 3-story dorms building, and there's like a admin building on the north of it.
Oh wait, is that the one with the big busted up town in the northwest? I'm thinking of Resort.
It's
Yeah,
got swamp.
Yeah, Shoreline I fuck with. Resort I hate. I don't like Resort.
Resort isn't a map. It's a.
Or is it? Wait, where's the one with the resort in it?
Might be thinking of Lighthouse.
No. The one. Oh, is it Lighthouse?
There is a So
Shoreline
has
is
a
resort.
resort.
Yeah,
has a resort on it.
Oh, yeah. Shoreline I don't like. You're right. Wait, what the hell am I thinking of? What is the one with the lighthouse on it? Is it called Lighthouse?
Yeah, it's called Lighthouse.
Oh yeah, Lighthouse is fucking badass.
Lighthouse is alright. I like that it's you've got the Bear and USEC AI. What are they called? Raiders. It's got Raiders on it. It's a nice challenge, and there's like they always have good loot. I like scouting on there.
100%.
Reserve. I fuck with Reserve so much, but I hate the exit camping. There's only one exit.
I don't disagree. Yeah. So I take it back. I actually don't like Shoreline.
Fantastic.
I mean, it can be okay. You are right that you can blend. I think what I don't like about it is that there's one building with all the loot. That's what I don't like.
Yeah, although Sanitar does roam, so you can find him elsewhere. But yeah, it's like everybody just converges on the one spot. So it's like it's kind of like interchange in that everybody spawns around the outside, and then you're all just rushing into the middle, and so you got people on the left and the right, and which just sucks.
But it's easy to have the loot, so that's to me the issue. People will stem all the way into resort, clear like a couple things, and then dip, right?
True. Yeah. If you take your time, you can pick up whatever's needed, do your quests. You know, one of these. Listen, if you're gonna go there super late at night, then we're not gonna be able to link up. One of these days, you're gonna need to take an early shift off. You know, in like a couple hours.
Oh, I'm super down. Yeah, I'm super down. Yeah, right now it's just I'm building up the marshals, so it makes it a little.
Yeah, that's fair.
Prioritization. But I'm gonna go. Yeah. Ruth has been sitting here, probably ready to blow my head off. So
true. Oh, Declan's calling me as well.
Easy.
Catch you later.
Chat to you soon. Bye. Here, let me pull this up. We'll blend in with this car. Okay. Charlie, really?
So also, Aubrey Webster was in contact with the phone number 1276 at the same time Bjorn was in contact with the phone number 1276. And also the same time Aubrey Webster was in contact with Lang.
We made a mistake asking for 20 days. I don't know why that we keep doing this. It's like we should have gotten it like a week prior to the prison break. Why 2 days? Well, whatever. It's good to know like what's leading up to it because you need the context to remove doubt, right? Like if someone hasn't been in contact and then they are, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Carmine was in touch with Forehead too.
I just find like specifically 11/12 around 4:30. Bjorn's in contact with 1276. Aubrey Webster is also in contact with that number and in contact with Lang.
The 10th, 1.5 mil stent. What the fuck, Daisy Ortiz? That's definitely not drug money.
Nope.
What the fuck? Wait a minute. Look at Zebra's call to Forehead at 11:10. The fuck is this?
And the photos of the FIB.
Michael Lazen. Wait a minute. I got a call from this guy and another person trying to join the marshals. I'd have to pull my, I don't remember what day that was. JJ calling forehead. Wait, there's another one. Doug Megadome. What the fuck? Then he added his signature. Okay, I see this on the 11th. Charlie is... What day was the prison break?
The 12th.
Oh, the day before. Yeah, Charlie calls forehead. The one thing I really hope Bean's dad adds is a way for us to add comments to these calls, right? So like you could be, because it makes just communication easier, just pointing out what we're both looking at. Lot of activity from Charlie.
On the 12th. So first, around 3:30, Lang calls Webster. Lots of Charlie calls. And then at the same time, if you look around the same time frame, 11:12, around like 3 to 4 p.m., 4:30 p.m.
I'm getting
you'll
there slowly.
see Bjorn in contact as well.
Well, who?
With the same number, 1276, as well as Lang. Lang was a little earlier, but the 1276 was all around that same time that Aubrey Webster was also in contact with 1276.
I'm gonna call this mystery phone number 1. That should until I rename it.
It's just, if he's in contact with that same number, Bjorn didn't talk about any other phone calls he was having with anybody but Lang. But then he's in contact with a number who's also in contact with Aubrey, who was part of the breakout.
$144. Bjorn calls mystery phone. How did he get mystery phone?
I assume Lang. Because the call before it, Lang called Bjorn, so then he calls that mystery number that Lang probably gave him.
Okay.
And then Lang calls back to verify that, he got the number, and then all contact between Lang and Bjorn cease at that point, and he's only in contact with 1276.
Pull up the document, because Bjorn exits at 134, enters at 137. Wait. Sorry, I'm mixing things. Never forget the document.
Okay.
Mystery phone calls Aubrey. Who made contact with mystery phone first? Bjorn did. So, okay. Lang calls Aubrey. Lang may have given the mystery phone to both of them, right?
Yep.
I mean, it could have been Charlie too. So here's why I'm uncertain about Lang giving it, because that's presuming a. Why would Lang?
So I don't think that number is faceless, because I do not think, regardless, that Bjorn would be in contact with faceless.
I think it's more likely Jaeger.
A third party, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because like, I think it's a bit of a leap right now that it's Lang is giving all these people the numbers, because that infers that like.
I mean, that mystery number contacted Webster, not Webster contacted it.
Say again.
So Bjorn contacts mystery number. Then mystery number contacts Webster.
Oh, you think Lang gave it to Bjorn and Bjorn gave it to Forehead?
I think Lang gave it to Bjorn and Bjorn gave the mystery number Forehead's number. Because the mystery number called Forehead.
Yeah, that's possible. I'm trying not to make too much of a foregone presumption, only because
I think my biggest red flag is just Bjorn is in contact with the same number that is also in contact with Forehead at the time of the break-in. Like, that is where my red flag goes up. All three of them were talking to the same person at the same time a breakout was happening.
See, the thing is, it's like equally as likely this third party is just aware of the situation. You know what I mean? So while I don't have doubts that, like, I don't want to make any strong presumptions because there's no way to validate.
Yeah, I mean,
you know.
Why didn't Bjorn bring up this conversation with this third party when we were questioning him?
So let me just get out my thought real quick, because keep
Okay.
interrupting
I thought
me.
you were done.
No. What I've been trying to say is, like, that, I mean, it's a valid theory, right? But we don't have any way to, like, substantiate, like, the number exchange, right?
Yeah.
So making, like, such a strong inference is gonna there can be a more there can be a more there's other alternatives here, right? Like, for example, this is Bjorn has mentioned in the interrogations that he was speaking with Jaeger.
He said he was with Jaeger.
Yeah, but he's not gonna not call him either, right?
He said he was standing next to him. Like, that's the part where I don't think it's Jaeger, because he said at that point on the 12th, he was standing next to Jaeger relaying information.
All right, just hang tight. Just let me talk just for a second. So, but the thing is, Ruth, they know each other. They've known each other for a very long time. And if just because Bjorn made that statement that they were next to each other doesn't mean that they're not going to ever talk to each other. Because remember, we have all their records. At some stage, it's completely reasonable for them to have spoken to each other, right? Over the phone. And if it's Jaeger's number, Jaeger knows Forehead very well, and he knows Bjorn really well. And so where I'm going with this is, Jaeger could have been the one behind the entire plan, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But what I was saying is at that point of time when Bjorn was questioned, he said during those times where those unknown numbers are happening, he was with Jaeger.
You're saying that it's unlikely his phone number because
at that time Bjorn said he was with Jaeger.
I see what you're saying.
Not like the other ones, like if it was just Aubrey Webster, absolutely, like I could see that. But Bjorn stated he was with Jaeger at those times.
I guess I'm running on the presumption that he could have been lying about that.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like he lied about a lot.
Yeah.
And that's where, like, I don't know what happened, don't know how involved, but I do think there's some red flags there.
Yeah, that is true. My main goal right now, though, is we need to figure out what this mystery phone number is. I'm still of the belief that this could be Jaeger's phone, absent any other information. And I think without getting that, it's going to be hard to really... Hold on. So at 3:49, the way I'm like running this through my head right now is actually we shouldn't be in Polito just in case. Find a little spot. This should be pretty tucked. All right. So if that, so this number, Bjorn calls the mystery phone at 1, and then at 3:49, mystery phone calls Webster. Yeah, I don't want to jump to too many conclusions just yet, only because, like, I'm not sus of Bjorn, but at the same time, without information on who the mystery phone is, I don't want to lock in too much to a, like, concluded theory, only because the end goal may be the same, but the story might be different. You can't build a case just on theories. Mystery phone, mystery phone, mystery phone. What are the amount of occurrences here? You don't think this might be like Charlie's phone number, do you?
I think that's unlikely because I don't think Bjorn would be in contact with Charlie. But I could be wrong.
So consider that the Faceless claimed ownership of the prison break.
They were definitely involved. That tracker sort of proves it.
I don't think so. The reason I think we should be considerate of that is Lang up until yesterday, we would have never thought would have done anything with the Faceless. Now, that's not to say that obviously he gave up the Faceless again, right? But in a moment of desperation, that doesn't necessitate he's not going to take the chance to break out a present. Exactly. And just as much as, because consider, wait a minute. No, wait. I mean, no, I think it is reasonable to think that because there would have needed to have been a level of coordination, right? And in this time span these things are happening, this mystery phone is the one common denominator. Whomever this number is either was being kept appraised as to what's going on, right? Like an interested party. But I think it's just as likely that this phone number is tied to a coordinator of what is occurring, whether it's on the outside or directly in. Keep in mind, that cargo bob did not just like, you know, poof into thin air, right?
Yeah. And it had a faceless tracker in it.
Yes. I mean, this could just very well be like someone, like some faceless asset whom doesn't even, because like, you know, would Bjorn work with Charlie? I don't even know how much Bjorn even knows Charlie, right? You and I know Charlie very well. A lot of people have no idea. And Charlie aside, this could be, you know, like Owl or something.
You're not wrong.
Wait a minute.
I mean,
Owl.
I think... What?
Why is all the faceless memorabilia have owls on it?
I assume Owl's the intel guy. I assume it's like intelligence.
He's their Bobby. Drunken, thank you for the 9 months.
A better Bobby.
Yeah, and I don't mean Bobby with an I. I mean like, you know which Bobby I'm talking about. Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
Is he actually the intel guy? Like, is that what he's labeled, marked as?
Yes. Yes.
What if this is Owl? We've never met. Okay, all right, I'm going down.
Charlie seems to be the face.
Yeah, like the day-to-day,
Yep.
you know, mission debriefer. And then you've got the assassin.
Which is Rain that we have in custody, which I assume he's being replaced at some point.
Chad, do you ever get something stuck in your fucking teeth and then you can't get it out? That's me right now. I got one in like my back, like molar, or not my molar, but you know, after you get rid of your. Okay, let me continue looking. I'm going to continue looking at this timeline. I'm taking it very slow and just keeping, like, kind of jumping back and forth and seeing if anything else, like, kind of stands out. A little context clues. So, the 13th, they broke out, right? No, that's the day after.
The 12th. Yeah, the 12th.
But then why is... Okay, so if it's the 12th, why... So... The 12th is when Aubrey first gets contact, right? So what do we...
Yes.
Let's call the mystery... So forget who this could be or how it was delivered. Let's focus on the who is mystery phone, right?
Yep.
That mystery phone on the 12th at 1:44 p.m. Let me pull up the timeline real quick. Now nothing stops us from calling this number, but that's it's a great way to blow suspicion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need this phone to remain active until we know who it is. What is who made it? Was it McAllister? Wait, you made the timeline?
The timeline? You made the timeline.
I made the timeline?
You made it, and Aldo did it. It is 35759.
I have no idea how you ever find shit in this. Oh.
I thought you were talking about like the
no.
time.
No, you found it. I'm surprised when you pull up these numbers because every time I look at these titles, I'm just like, it's so illegible to me. Like finding reports,
It's so difficult.
Yeah, I think we need to lean more on tags again. So one thing I was gonna ask for is like in the search, imagine you could do like tag colon, like and then that tag name.
You can just use the advanced search and do the tag.
Yeah, but that's like 4 different actions. You know, you click it, and then you gotta go and click the tag, and then you gotta, you know, as opposed to in the search if you just did tag colon. It's like it's ease of use. So the 12th at 129, Lang text Arus smuggles the weapons at 3:30. What time was the prison break? The prison break. Stuff is hot. Make sure to hide. So if you look at the 35759, so I'm using Lang as a basis of like, Lang has the best, his timeline shows the best occurrences inside the prison, right? So it helps really line when things probably happen. So let's say at 3:30 is when the cargo bob shit was happening, right? Speedy would have thought it, probably let Lang to know, like, you know, shit's probably gonna pop off. We know at 3:31 Lang calls Aubrey, which once again makes sense. Where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you? I'm in a cargo bog, dog. And I got cops on me. We killed them. So now here's what's fucked. Bjorn calls a mystery phone in that time frame, right?
Yeah.
And so is Aubrey in the prison break window. One thing that this timeline is missing and could use is actual police data. What do we know police wise? I wish I had my camera. I didn't take any of the photos, but you know, like whoever was taking the photos, if they look at their like ShareX timestamps, having those in here would be huge.
Yeah, so it seems like the breakout happened around 5 p.m.
I'm going to do something that might be annoying. Let's take a pause for a second. And I want us to do this now because, look, whatever happens with this case happens with this case.
Yep.
There's got to be a way in ShareX where every photo we take comes with a timestamp. Like, you can look at the history, but I wonder if there's a way to embed it. Is that cooked or no?
I don't know. I'm not great with that type of stuff.
Let me see. ShareX, add timestamp to photo. Oh my God, you can. After capture. Oh my God, this should be an SOP.
How do you do it?
I'm trying it right now. You click after caption tasks.
Yep.
Add image effects. Oh, but I don't see it.
Yeah, I only have name.
Yeah, I only see name as well. You have to do it with PowerShell.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like a Windows scripting language. Wait. This would keep us. Oh my God, that would be so. Image effects. Install effects configuration. Okay, you can do a water. Add effect. text watermark. Oh, add preset name timestamp. Add drawing text. Hold on. Oh my god, if I get this working, this is going to be the sickest shit ever. So let me copy this. And then after capture. Wait, where did I say you could do this? Oh, add image effects. Right now it's got name, right? So. Okay, but you don't want to do that because that's going to put the name on it. It's fine. Sorry, feel free to keep, you know, doing your thing. I'm gonna...
Yeah, I'm just cooking on subpoenas while you're doing that.
I don't know if there's a scripted... Oh my god, it works. After capture, add timestamp. Let's clean this up. This is gonna be the best fucking thing ever. Can I do... I wonder if I can do colons. Can I do a space and then a colon and then a colon and then a colon and then ET. Oh, that's a day. Hour, minute, second. Okay. And then let me just put placement in the center for now. We'll make this look better. Padding. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Ruth, I got timestamps on my photos now. This is cracked. This is cracked.
How difficult is it to set up?
It's actually not difficult at all. I'm configuring it right now, so it's like ideal. Oh my God. Like, take a look at, there's probably a better... There's probably going to be a better way to, you know, make this look. But for now, let me show you an example. Like, I didn't spend too much time, like, formatting it. But I put it on the bottom right. That's kind of out of the way. Like, I don't really... I wanted to make sure I didn't put it somewhere that would be in the focus area of the shot.
Oh, that is actually great, because then, like, it's there if you need it, but it's also out of the way.
Exactly. And it takes up such a small portion of the picture. Let me see. It is adding a bit of like this white jank at the bottom, which I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, I don't know why it's adding that jank at the bottom. Let me see. Maybe I can get rid of it. Yeah, I don't know why it's got that there. Maybe because I'm putting bottom right. Hold on. Oh. Okay. Oh my God, that is fire. Perfect. Holy shit. This needs to be okay. SOP, Brian fix, Ruth fix, ShareX setup in the SOPs. Okay. And this will be a, oh my God. Can you imagine? Now, some people might be like, this, now I will say that this might out some people, right? But I don't like, hey, I like to solve mysteries, right? Not through corruption. So yeah. If someone's doctoring some shit, I mean, listen, you take a photo after the fact, you should have no problem articulating the why, right? So, but holy fuck, this is literally gonna change everything, Ruth, everything. Imagine all our detectives we're utilizing this.
I mean, we would have way clearer timelines than like, here's a 2-hour period where this situation happens. We could clearly see what happened first.
I'm gonna go deeper into ShareX and maybe even get a script, because there was one for Capilol. There could be one that like a script that's run and it auto configures the ShareX to use our settings. Because in theory, there would also be a way that you can, let's say we collated all our pictures, because we have different timestamps, right? Yeah. That's the one thing. Like some people are going to be like British, some people are going to be this and that. We could always go to UTC, but it's going to be embedded, right? Mm-hmm. Let me ask you a question. Do you remember when we used to ETC was the standard in the city?
Yes.
Was that better or worse?
I mean, I liked it.
I'm definitely biased, but I feel like it was way better.
I know other people had issues with it. Same as we'd have with any other one, but yeah, for me, EST is the best.
There is a means by which we could host all the images for detectives. Okay, no, that's a bad idea. Someone accidentally screenshots while they're off duty. Fucking pull up the photo. They're looking at some weird shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
You know, listen, if you, did teaching things and sometimes had the screenshot strange things for projects, that would show up there.
Oh, yeah, I could imagine. We could, however, because we keep talking about, there's a point in time I was talking about like having a shared drive, right? On cases, yeah. Which I really want because it's good to start compiling shit in advance. Now you've seen how Springfield has been doing her thing, right? It's fantastic. It's it works for her because she's focused on that thing. You and I are never going to have that time for that. Other people aren't going to have time for that.
It's too complicated for me.
Having that built into the MDT in general, like having a case file or linking things, like being able to generate whatever. My point there is, like, if we had a drive and we said, yo, can you dump all your photos in there? Right? Like, you know, it was like Maven Riker, dump all your photos in there. ShareX can dump like metadata. Give me one sec. Hey, Brett, can I call you right back?
Yeah, sure. Call me back. Bye.
ShareX can dump metadata. And so imagine we could set it up so it's per photo, right? So you at least have that metadata locally. You could have someone dump all the photos from a case, and what it could do is in that folder we can just like have it remake the image in a certain time zone if you wanted. The point is that it would be a way that we could tell the events with the photos.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know I went into Narnia there for a second, but I think this is going to be huge.
Yeah, I think it'll be really helpful.
Do you want me to walk you through how to do it real quick? Very easy.
Okay, if it's easy, then yes.
Yeah, it's very, very easy. Okay, so open up your ShareX.
Yep.
And now click on task settings.
Okay.
Now click on effects under image.
Okay.
Now click on image effects configuration.
Okay.
Now you see how it says name under presets?
Yes.
Hit that copy button. So now you should see name and name.
Okay.
Now click on timestamp. Or sorry, click on the second name.
Okay.
And then change the preset to timestamp. You don't have to hit save, it just auto saves. Now
I'm trying to figure out where you would do that.
To the very right, it says preset name. It currently says name.
I clicked name, but nothing happened.
Nothing happened?
No, it's just the same thing as when I opened it.
Yeah, a sec. So, can you send me a photo of like what you see right now? Oh, yeah. Just rename and set preset name to timestamp.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you meant like type it.
Yeah. And then click on canvas. And do you see where it says 0000?
Yeah, mine says 00030.
Change the 30 to a 0. So type in 0, 0, 0, 0.
Okay.
So that's what canvas should be set to. And then click text watermark and enter the string. Replace that string with the string I sent you. Now I'm doing, or actually, does it say text watermark for you?
Yes.
Okay.
So am I changing the effect name? Like, where do I put that string?
So click on text watermark, right?
Yep.
And then you see in the next window on the right, it says text. And it currently reads, oh yeah, replace text watermark with that string.
Okay.
And then,
okay, I see it. Yep.
and now click placement and do bottom right. Well,
Okay.
actually, you don't type bottom right, but you should have like a little UI thing pop up. And
Yeah, I see it.
and then I would go all the way to the bottom and click gradient.
Okay.
And on the right under presets, go all the way down and like pick like a dark background. Because I think that shows up probably the best instead of the blue one.
Okay.
And then click on text font. And then click like the little dots.
Yep.
Select font Verdana. That's significantly easier to read. And then do font style bold. And then select size 16. And then click OK.
Okay.
And now close this window. So now your effect is set, right? So now click on after capture tasks, add image effects, and then click on timestamp such that there's a check mark next to the timestamp. And go ahead and take a photo. There may be
I took a photo, but it's not there.
Check after capture tasks and add image effects. Are you sure timestamp is selected?
It's selected. I'm going to unselect it and then reselect it.
Did you hit close or hit escape?
All right, it's there now.
Oh, it's there?
Yep.
Nice. That is gonna be so sick. Now,
I mean, even if we can encourage PD, like it doesn't have to be in their SOP, but encourage them to use it, I think a lot of them would.
I don't disagree. I'm gonna focus on getting our main folks to do this. And I'm gonna see if I can get someone to help me create a custom script. Because the thing is, like, even yesterday, Coyote was having ShareX is dog shit to set up, right? But
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can get something that's like automated so that it just is a basic part of our everyday. Okay, let's zoom back to where we were with this. Oh, fuck. Wait, is Angel around, by the way? No, not at the moment.
They have an academy going.
Okay. Okay. Man, imagine we could just like grab all these photos, like everyone's, and actually like, you know what else I'm going to try? I'm going to try to make it so it actually says my name on it too.
Yeah, so then you can track down who took the photo. That's true.
Yes. Holy fuck. Because I'm sort of, we've been so outside of like, investigations have been so much in the back seat because everyone's just been LARPing an investigator, right? That our standards have, in my opinion, not really been aligned to what even was the basic normals, and like dialing those things back. I know it's not going to help us solve these the problems we have right now, but they're about tomorrow. Like, man, imagine pulling up that MDT and just seeing like, oh, Rooker took that photo at this time. I need to go talk to them. What did they see? Where were we? We were looking through the, what did I skip off of? The mystery phone, right? Do you think we'd have enough to subpoena this mystery phone right now? Why not?
So I was actually thinking that, like, I mean, it's in contact with Aubrey Webster and the individual who, oh no, it's only in contact with Webster, would have to be probably the PC for it.
This is a number that we do not have. Out of the thousands of number that we have, this number is not one we have come across. It is in communication with Aubrey of the day of, and let's just ask for a 3-day subpoena. 1 day before, 1 day after. Or we do 5 days.
I think 5. I mean, that's what I'm doing for a lot of the people involved in Valentino's stuff, because we don't have a lot of PC, but I think it's enough to get 5 days.
So one thing that I need to communicate with the marshals, man, I need like the Brian Knight broadcast. Like, you know what I mean? It's like every marshal listens to my little 5-minute podcast notes that I give. So one thing that I need to communicate to everybody is we had a 20-day subpoena denied, and the answer I got was they denied it. But they didn't ask but I forgot who it was. Didn't think to ask.
Got denied.
Yeah, he didn't think to ask why didn't they deny it. The reason they denied it is because it's a standard. The standard is you can get like 5 days, let's say, right? You can get a raid without a night raid. You can't get a ceiling. However, when you go out of those norms, right, the default, like the easy to get shit, you need to next to it explain. So when the judge looks at it, they know. So if next to the 20 it had stated the reason, right? Then they're gonna give it. Yeah.
I mean, that's so, like, for Frederick White, I did 7 days instead of the 5 because, or no, I did 9 days instead of the 5 because I included that I wanted it from our interrogation where he stated he did not like Brandon and Brandon was a rat to today. So, like, I included exactly why I wanted that extended time period for Frederick White in particular.
There you go. Yeah. That's why I was saying podcast, like I could do a little, hey guys, this is your director.
Well, that's what, like, I didn't understand. I was like, why was it denied? And wasn't getting, it was like, because it was too long. But why is it too long? Like, what?
Yeah, anytime you're asking for, like, more than, like, I'd say, like, 5 days.
You have to justify the reason.
You should put it in there, either in the text or next to the 20, right? So let's say you do 20, you say, we're asking for more because, and we could do that via SOPs, but let's be real, ain't nobody reading those particular details in the moment.
No, that's just something
right?
we need to make sure gets communicated.
I'm going to do the director podcast, Ruth. They're going to be like little sessions, and then it's going to be in a report, like announcements and shit. And then people can like listen to it, right? Oh my God, that's the way I mass transmit information. I'm starting to realize this sounds very less director and more dictator. You ever heard about like the schools where like the kids go to school and there's a fucking intercom in there? What is it, like North Korea? Like fucking, you know, you come into work, it's like, got a little like play a little like tune, you know, a little patriotic tune followed by. You know? Chat, sorry I haven't been talking to you guys. I had active voice on so I could look at this and focus.
Did you ever call Pred back?
No, not yet. Pred has become my it's 8 out of 10 times a stir, so I want to get our work done first.
Not
before.
a priority, yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Carmine call yesterday, right? It was 30 minutes, you know, waste of my life. Which I like talking to Carmine, but it was like the problem is when a conversation isn't productive, it makes me uninterested in, you know.
Yeah.
So when I'm ready to, you know,
take a break from real work.
I don't want to break my concentration on this. Oh yeah, we were gonna look where to get the shared garage. We'll do that while doing this. Do we know what time so it was from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, right?
No, the weapon drop off was around 3:30. The breakout was probably between 4:30 and 5 p.m.
Okay, yeah. But I mean, but they're both, given that they're both tied, I think it's reasonable that any comms in that window would have been related. Because the cargo bob, like, I doubt they would have not, given the fact, okay, so we can presume Lang was a part of this. Lang may or may not have been the, if Bjorn is involved,
makes it seem like Lang was the primary target.
That's interesting. I have a slightly different take. Is the notebook simply the notebook he received afterwards, right? So
yeah,
that could have been being like, haha, so you used our services, you know what I mean? But if Bjorn was involved, then he could have been, I take it all back. Lang was the target. You're right. Well, no, because Michael Colby.
Yeah, Michael Colby also broke out.
I think it's still more reasonable to believe that it's Matthew Colby. That
I was talking to somebody where they were like, what is the point of breaking Matthew Colby out? He's probably more useful in Bolingbroke than outside. And I don't disagree with that.
That's presuming, it depends, right? Like, it depends what he's going to do and what Matthew Colby wants. Because,
yeah,
like, he was useful on the outside with what's her name, right? Cassie, whatever. But the thing is, I don't know much about that case. I wouldn't disagree that he might be. It's hard to know what value someone is to the Faceless because we don't know what their plans are. I do agree, though, that Matthew Colby, as a Faceless asset for as long as he has, he's probably hard to replace on the inside, but who knows what's been going on there. I think for me, it's like a 50-50 on whether Colby was the primary or Lang was the primary. Lang just seems so strange. Like, because here's why I keep like fighting out away from Lang being the target. If they broke Lang out, the reason is why, and there's no rational reason for why, right? And that at least based on the evidence that we have, it would have to be like pure speculation.
Yeah.
like had Lang been like attacked or like kidnapped like a day later, then, you know, that makes sense. The alternative is, and this is kind of like maybe hyper cooked, Forehead had no reason either. He was at war with Lang, right? Now, the only thing I can think of is like Bjorn, like the only thing I can think of is if some of what Bjorn said was like accurate, right? About Lang asking about Jaeger, that maybe Jaeger had like a moment of like, oh my God, daddy, please. And so Jaeger, who has known Forehead for a while, I don't know if you're aware of this, Forehead and Jaeger are like BFFs back in the day. So Jaeger could have worked with Forehead, reasonably worked with Bjorn because Bjorn's in the guild, and Forehead called upon the Faceless, right? So it doesn't even need to necessitate that this was a Faceless plan. This could have been a Jaeger plan. And Faceless just happened to be a resource to utilize, right?
I mean, why wouldn't Faceless take that opportunity to have more people in debt to them?
Exactly. Or get them to like humble them, right? I mean, think about it. Lang Faceless, right? Lang's been fucking over the Faceless by taking people to New Babylon, this, that, and the third.
Being chased down by Pred.
What more could there be if it wasn't for the fact that, what's up?
We gotta have a quick chat.
What's it about?
Bjorn.
All right, I'm listening.
Said he was suspended from his job. Came to me to get hired.
Huh?
Well.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And apparently he was suspended, and I know nothing about it. Apparently he was interrogated by 10 people.
You